just around 4 o'clock, 4:04 here Eastern Standard Time, April 8th, Free Cone Day. Ben and Jerry's, 2 stores over, having their Free Cone Day today. Very, very nerve-wracking day for me in general, Free Cone Day, because so many people go to Ben & Jerry's and get that free cone. And you see them like converging on it, running over there. And literally 2/3 of them don't even walk past here. They run to the store and then I don't see them because they go off somewhere else. The line, Ben & Jerry's is very big about making the line go that way, meaning not in front of our store. We're to the left of them if we're standing here. So used to be actually that it would run right in front of our door, but now it doesn't. So there's a stack of flyers for Free Comic Book Day at Ben & Jerry's that I hope some people will pick up, but I'm not going to get to people. And then the people that do come in here, okay, I had a guy who comes in here a couple times a week and almost never buys anything. He came in to sit in this chair and eat his ice cream. I had a gaggle of teenagers. They're talking about school tomorrow. So I had a gaggle of teenagers come in and spend 5-10 minutes looking around, pointing at stuff, laughing, describing what the store smelled like, which I wish I could have heard better because I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if they were joking around or being serious. I couldn't really say. They said, "Oh, it smells like," but I couldn't hear what. And then they were complaining about. Anyway, they didn't buy anything. There's loads and loads and loads of people come through on Free Cone Day who do not buy anything. It's not so annoying if it's a Thursday, if it's a Sunday, even a Monday when I have to get Tuesday's new books out isn't so bad. But on a Tuesday when I have new books out, which we're about to look at, and then I have new comics to put away, while I'm putting them in hold lists, the door is opening. Now, this has been one of the quietest Free Cone Days we have ever had. I went over to Ben & Jerry's a couple times, and I see that they're slammed as they usually are on Free Cone Day, but like no one's coming in here. I don't know what the deal is. I know I've discussed this a few times on the live stream, that there are comic shops right now talking about how the Absolute line and the Ultimate line are just selling so amazingly for them, and they're making so much money. Where I have other stores telling me that they're about to shut down. They have no money. No one's coming in. So I don't know. I'm not on that line. I have people coming in all the time and saying, "Hey, do you have the Ultimate? Do you have the Absolute? Do you have the..." But it's not enough of a metric to like move everything for the store. So I really don't know. I was happy at the beginning of today. I got to take some time and rearrange stuff post sale. So I got to put a few more books face out, thanks to clearing room. Made some room with some interesting books that I hope will grab people's attention here at the shop. I got Headlopper right over here, all of it. I got some great horror stuff lined up nicely. Kaiju Max, Finder, just straight out. So I think the shop actually looks great. I've had a bunch of people who probably haven't been in here since last year, who were here for Free Cone Day, come in. Again, most of them not buying anything, but the ones who bought things were the ones going, "Wow, the shop looks great. Wow, you really changed stuff up. It's really lovely." So that's gratifying. I don't know if it helped them find things more easily or buy things more easily, because we're still waiting on the signs for that. But it's definitely nice to hear that all that effort I put into this has paid off, at least in making people enjoy what they're seeing. Now, fun as that is, let's look at the new books. Keep in mind, with the way shipping has been lately, some of these books are not so new. They came out 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we just got them. And some of them, like Seduced by the Demon King, are brand new. This is a very spicy little hentai, hence the plastic wrap. This is not a spicy hentai, but it comes with a magic card. This is the Magic the Gathering series about the game exploding in Japan in the mid-90s. We got B. Muir's latest, Disciples of the Soil. Muir does these beautiful watercolor comics all about society and function. Really great. We got the new Boruto spin-off, Two Blue Vortex. We got the third volume of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure spin-off, Demonic Heartbreak. We also have some volume 2s of that back in stock. We got the last, I think it's the last part of Stone Ocean, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean Volume 9. Steel Ball Run starts in May. We got the Kaiju Max, Kaiju Max, I just said Kaiju Max. Kaiju number 8 spin-off, Kaiju number 8 B-side. Now, I will say, we have 3 people subscribed to Kaiju number 8 who get it, like, put aside for them. And I assumed that at least one of them would want this spin-off. And so far, the 2 that have picked up their hold have not. So, this is an exciting one. The Hunter x Hunter, 1, 2, 3, the Hunter x Hunter volume, what are they called? Omnibus, 3-in-1s? Depends on the company. I guess it's Shonen Jump, so it's a 3-in-1. It's finally in print. It's very interesting because it's very hard to get the early Hunter x Hunter. The DC Finest Batgirl, Cassandra Cain's earliest stories when she first appeared. Nice chunky book. Gail Simone's Uncanny X-Men. Great little Rogue Gambit Wolverine book. Speaking of Wolverine, Deadpool, Venom War. This is about Wolverine and Deadpool fighting the symbiotes. And so far, nothing for you, Joe. The only thing that I've mentioned that you get is Destroy All Humans, which you already got shipped to you. Mark Russell's Wonderful X Factor. Still a little bit of that cough in me. Joanne Rubendringer's Remember Us to Life, a graphic memoir about making peace with your family's past. And the big pick, the huge selection for this week, the New York Trilogy. Paul Auster is an exceptional wordsmith who made beautiful, surreal crime books called the New York Trilogy: City of Glass, Ghost, The Locked Room. City of Glass was made into an exceptional graphic novel by the great David Mazzucchelli with the help of Paul Karasik and Art Spiegelman. Karasik himself had done Ghosts and teamed up with a former student, Lorenzo Matteo, to do The Locked Room. So now all 3 of the New York Trilogy books are turned into graphic novels, and they're available in one beautiful hardcover. If you want to... Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. It could be my... if you want some really beautiful graphic novels that really move in a place and direction that you would not expect, these are really the ones. I've never read the Auster books, but I've read City of Glass numerous times. It's about a man who wakes up and does not remember anything about his life, but discovers he's a detective on a case and has to figure out the case without knowing anything about himself. I'm sorry, Joe. I don't know why it's freezing so much. But absolutely a great buy. And that's it. There's a couple of books probably out this week. Probably. I'm not even sure. There's a couple of books out this week that I may not have ordered yet because I've been holding off on my orders from a few distributors to see how April is. A few of those books, one person ordered or no one ordered. I wanted to get them, but I said, you know what? We're going to wait. So April so far has not been exceptional, and I have not made those orders. So there are new books coming out that we didn't order at all. And then there are new books coming out that, oh, this is really blurry. Is that better? All right. And then there are new books coming out that we meant to order, but we haven't ordered yet. And it's frustrating, but at the same time, I just showed you a dozen new books. A dozen. So that's a nice amount. Tomorrow, there's loads of new superhero stories and other series starting in single issues. If you're more into single issues, we have a new John Allison series. We have G. Willow Wilson writing Superman. Oh, that would be why, Joe. Yeah, just wait. We have a new Superman in action. G. Willow Wilson is writing. We're going to have a new run of Batman and Robin with amazing Junie Ballard. I'm going to show all that off tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to try and get some things done that I didn't get to do this morning, but I will say it is very tempting. It is really, I really want to show off the shop the way it looks now. I really think it's at peak, but I'm trying to keep back until the signs get here, until we rearrange the shop with the actual signs I want to put up, because I think it's going to be even more perfect. Just so that the live stream isn't too exceptionally short, we will take a brief moment to talk about something that I haven't really discussed much here. And if you're not a subscriber, you might not know that we have mentioned a few months back, but the current tariff situation in the United States and how it pertains to comic shops is basically like this. The price of every single thing that comic shops stock is going to go up. The only thing that may go down in price, maybe, is self-published books. If the printing presses that people self-publish at suddenly have a lot more work, they may put their prices down, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to turn down small jobs. I think people who are self-publishing, Andrew MacLean, let's say, right? Andrew MacLean did this wonderful Agatha, Snarlagon, printed them right here in the USA, but he only printed, Agatha. He only printed a few thousand. And if the same printer is going to get a job from Image Comics or from Dark Horse Comics, they're not going to be able to take Andrew's job because they need to print 30,000 of things. So that's going to affect things. Secondary, I didn't discuss this in yesterday's live stream because yesterday's live stream, which by the way, I think was a pretty good live stream. I would definitely check it out if I were you. I wouldn't. I think that it was a good live stream, but I don't watch live streams, so I would not check it out. But I did not discuss this yesterday, but Diamond is currently in a crazy kerfuffle over who is purchasing them, because they got a bankruptcy auction where the highest bidder won, and Diamond has apparently been refusing to capitulate to a few things that they put in their sale provided. We're buying you and you have to do X, Y, and Z. They're saying we don't want to do X and Y. They are now being sued by those people because those people are saying, oh, they're trying to stop us from buying them because they want a lower offer that a different company is giving them, and that's illegal. This was bankruptcy court. You have to take the highest offer. That's crazy. We are in crazy town. Okay? We are in absolute crazy town when it comes to comic distribution. I saw a post about how difficult it is. This is a major story, 30-year-old store, saying how difficult it is to shop, to work as a store with 3 distributors. And I looked at it and I said, but that's not possible. There's no way a 30-year-old store has only 3 distributors. You don't get your first, second directly from Macmillan? You don't get your Hachette and your Abrams directly from them? And I think they do, because I remember them making a post about when Diamond wasn't carrying Abrams books. I think they do. I think they're talking about 3 distributors and they're talking about the single issues only. It's like crazy to me. Crazy. To talk about how it's difficult to order. I'm messing up orders left and right. We still haven't gotten Saga 72. That Battle Beast nonsense that came out last week, it didn't ship yet because we get our Image stuff every 2 weeks. Like, we're definitely suffering from the way this distribution has changed. But if I just made a Lunar account, I'd make a Lunar account and I'd get books from Lunar. Like, I don't understand how a comic shop can talk about distribution being a mess and then say that the problem is that they have to order from multiple distributors. If you're not ordering from multiple distributors, you shouldn't be running a comic shop. Like, if you don't have an Ingram account so that you can just go and rush order whatever someone wants that might be out of print everywhere else, like, what are you doing? Whatever. It's beyond me. I've been saying this for 12 years. And okay, I am going to go try and get some things done. If you liked any of the books that I showed off earlier that came out today, please hit us up. We'll ship it out to you or put it aside for you. If you want to see all the great new books tomorrow that are going to be up here on the new wall, all the wonderful new stuff, then hit that like button, ring that bell, make sure that you get notified when we're live tomorrow to look at all this goodness. If you want to actually hear about this goodness that's up on the shelf here, you can go to last Thursday's live stream. We were late last week, so we did it on Thursday, and you can hear all about them. Until tomorrow, remember, damn it, babies, it's just truer and truer every day. You gotta be kind.